Hello everyone, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel and I'm watching ARCANE. It's been a bit since the last ARCANE episode and I am sorry about that. Between holiday stuff and work stuff, it's been difficult to find time to record, but I've dedicated time so that I'll be giving you hopefully 3 episodes this week so I can catch up. Especially with a new season of anime coming around, I don't want to leave any show behind. Thank you all for your patience. And last time on ARCANE, we had a bit of a time skip. A couple months, maybe half a year, as some people in the comments told me. I thought it might have been a whole year, but it's not quite. Caitlyn is fully in charge of this operation to find Jinx, and Jinx has become a symbol of revolution for the people of Zaun. And half the characters are, like, just gone. Jayce, Echo, Heimerdinger, Vi, nowhere to be seen. But at the end of the episode, Jinx realizes that she really does mean something to the people. However, she had to fight off this beast that seems to be Vander. So we're gonna find out what the fuck is going on in this episode. Blisters and Bedrock. So if you guys are excited for more ARCANE, you should subscribe so you don't miss a single episode that's coming out this week. There's gonna be multiple, I swear. Alright, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Well, there is Vander there. That Vi down there. Okay, so what is exactly happening? Okay, but I understand this is self-destructive, but it's hot? So she's got a fun Vander figment of her imagination now. Join the club with Jinx. This is a Legend of Korra story beat, except more intense. So now we found out where Vi is. Being just self-destructive.
Looking good, sis.
Oh god. The Jinx is real. I was like, is she real?
It's Vander.
I'm not falling for another one of your tricks.
Okay, but it's actually Vander. I mean, why would she lie about something like that?
He needs our help.
Alright. That was a crazy opening. I mean, listen, Vi has always been hot, but, like, goddamn. Okay. Meanwhile, you got your ass handed to you last time. God, she just makes me think of Alucard from Symphony of the Night. I'm like, yeah, it was, pretty brutal.
I'd begun to think we might finally see an end to Zorn's perverse abominations.
Blame this guy.
How foolish was I? It was summoned by you.
No one in power is innocent.
There are cells
Sure.
deep within this prison so devoid of light and fresh air and all basic human considerations that up till now, I have forbidden their use.
That's the tune that we've been hearing at the end of the episodes.
Tell me what you were planning. How was Jinx involved?
I don't know if she was necessarily.
You will rot.
I'm curious. I don't know what he was trying to do. Buggy. Oh boy, it's Mel. Okay, we're gonna see where she was taken, I guess. Glad that we're finally getting to see where all the characters that disappeared went. Chains. Maybe they're friendly. What is the Black Rose?
Hope you find these quarters to your liking.
Who?
Still haven't replied to my request for a transfer.
Who's there? They killed my friend. Alora was there. And then...
The stewards of the old world are always keen to give you a glimpse of their might. According to legend,
Okay.
the ancients built specialized chambers to seal away false prophets. But if you ask me, they're just the fancy pits peacock princes like to toss their friends into. Just an old family joke.
Are you?
You know, the kind of...
I've been wondering, are you her brother?
Kino.
That's what I thought, like, immediately. I'm like, this is brother. He doesn't know that, though.
Brother. Mel.
You've grown up.
Oh, he does know that. It's just happened a while ago.
I've never gone for you.
Well, that's sad and good and sad. Happy, sad, bittersweet. That's the word. They let you keep the gauntlets? Yeah, have listen, I didn't ask for it, but the react to sound cool. Mushrooms?
Cool, huh? Not even toxic.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, I guess.
Are you gonna admit that this is just another one of your fantasies? Or do you not want the kid to know how delusional you are?
She wasn't always like this. She used to be pretty cool. Before I kicked her butt.
See what I mean?
It was like
Delusional.
it was a even match.
Wish I was just seeing things when you decided to throw in with the pilty goons who murdered Mom and Dad.
Well, at least they never had to see the psycho their daughter turned into.
Which one?
Uh-oh.
You wouldn't last 1 second without all your ugly gadgets and chicken shit tricks.
Ha! What about
You have the
those
gloves.
overdesigned bitch mittens you didn't even build yourself?
She can still punch good.
You
Don't.
think I need these to...
1 second.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Come on, guys. We're past this. A lot has changed.
Still got all your insides?
For now. You saw that from her last time you saw her.
You don't actually need my help. You haven't for a long time.
But you're involved in the...
Last time Vander needed us, we tried it alone, and nothing was ever the same. So, maybe this is like a do-over. He's your father, too.
You guys could use a do-over. It's what I've been wanting since season 1. Ah! Sorry, I'm just feeling emotions. I just have emotions creeping into my cold, dead heart. Anyway.
It's always the same look when one covets a weapon.
I fought back. I've never seen a
Ah.
beast of such savagery. You will serve me. My enemies will be yours. Your weapons will be mine. In return, I will supply all your needs.
God, this is crazy corrupt.
Or you will yearn for Caitlyn's dungeons.
Who doesn't yearn
Who's
for
once a
Caitlyn's
man.
dungeons?
Well respected at that.
Ignore that.
Victim of great tragedy.
What is in the locket? Who?
I was able to make strides impossible with any other specimen.
What's that?
The
Flash.
mind I could not recover. Compelled only by the scent of blood.
Crazy visuals.
It now seems I had yet to uncover the right catalyst.
Maybe if Vi was there too.
Blisters and bedrock.
I don't praise the directing in this show enough. Like, every shot is interesting. It's a puzzle!
How did you know to do that?
I don't know. It's like some sort of puzzle.
Yeah, it's an escape room.
I started hearing strange rumors about Mother. Different than the usual kind. They said, many years ago, she passed through their hometown and fell in love.
That's not our mother.
The affair led to a child. Whatever that child inherited is of terrible interest to our captors.
Is that child someone else? Or is it Mel? Because she knew to press the thing.
This will allow
So maybe
you
she
to
inherited
locate your beast.
knowledge.
The curious dismissal of a revered academy alchemist, and no mention of his crime.
I'm sure you can take a guess.
Who invented Shimmer?
Oh.
We have our answer now, don't we? Dr. Revik.
Revik.
You're a monster. Why do all this?
Yeah, I'm sure he has a backstory reason dead child or something.
Why does anyone commit acts others deem unspeakable?
Whoa.
For love.
It's a...
You would have been friends.
Is it another fucking daughter? This show!
Believe the beast may hold the final key.
Precisely what are you trying to cure?
Death.
Yeah, death.
Imagine a world that no longer need fear it.
Okay, Darth Plagueis. Oh god, the beautiful mind equations.
Deadly consequences.
I deserve to know the truth.
Of course.
That was weird.
I'm missing something.
What's happening?
Sense of
Is he
self-preservation, I'd say.
even here?
You aren't my brother.
Oh my god. Okay, this is Black Rose magic. Alright. Oh god.
At first, it seemed plausible that he could have been the child. But then your mother led us to you.
Oh god. She's doing light shit. My god. Yo, this season is fucking crazy. Everyone's unlocking their true potential. It's much more like fantasy than the first season, it feels like. So that was him. I just realized that was him finding her blood. Like an old hideout for Vander and Silco. Dads.
A message from Vander. To Silco.
I'm sorry. When she died, I lost my head, but the dirt was on both our hands. Anyway, you know where to find me.
If he found this, everything might have been different.
Man, that's... He wanted to repair things. Maybe it's time for you two to do what your dads could not. But hold on. Hold on, wait. Come on, things have to start lighting up. Yeah.
Something's got him riled up.
The blood.
Don't hurt him!
He could take a punch or two. Oh my god. Blasted his face open though. Oh. Cool. Ow.
God, it's him. You have to believe me.
Come on. Well, I'm gonna need the Vander Beast to just chill out. No time for punches. The fists go down. Alright.
What's the occasion?
Change in vibe. Who died?
Tonight, a harebrained scheme these two bozos cooked up to turn a dank crack in the earth into a thriving, healthy community.
You hear that, Bozo 2? We made it.
I'm Bozo 1.
A night.
Is it just me or is Silco like this? Kind of hot. I mean, they're all hot. Everyone on screen. Most people in this show, what are we talking about?
A girl.
How do you know?
Immediately
What
forward.
conversation?
I don't know anything about kids. I get sweaty being alone with one.
Hey, you're gonna be a great...
Oh god. Oh, a child! Ah!
Shut up. I'm not ready for that. I started trying to come up with a name.
Give me a
protect her
name
from
so
all
I
the
know
shit
if you're
done.
someone's mother.
Work out how to be a parent at the same time. You two are gonna figure this son thing out. I don't care if you have to carve it out of the bedrock covered in blisters. You're not allowed to fail anymore. For me.
I mean, my immediately thought is that this is
Bud or two.
the mother of Vi and Powder, but
Blisters and bedrock.
is this a long enough time ago for that to have been the case?
I've always liked the name Violet.
I guess it is! The history went even deeper than we knew. I mean, it makes me wonder if Silco knew about it. man.
What are you waiting for? He's your dad, too.
Same. Jeez. Oh my god. Ugh, man. Jeez. That hit me like a ton of bricks. It's what I wanted! It's what I wanted from this show. I wanted family to be family again. Hold on. Whomst. Victor? Oh! Not who I expected. Oh, he was healed by Victor, though. Hello, Jayce. How are you? Also, when are you and where are you from?
Sallow?
Oh, I forgot his name, but yeah, that's who I thought.
How are you walking?
Who do you think could mend such a broken creature? Would you want to speak with him?
That may be a good idea, because things are going crazy.
Jayce, I'd feared I wouldn't have the chance to speak with you again.
Victor.
I would prefer to converse in person.
Is Sallow still in there?
What is happening with Jayce?
Where else would I be?
I have
So
many breakthroughs
fucking
to
weird,
share
this
with
plot.
you, Jayce.
It's so crazy.
I thought you were done with Hextech. And me.
I was clouded by
Jayce
emotion.
looks crazy, also.
Visit me. See what I've accomplished.
I have been curious since episode 2. Why does Hextech weapon get so twisted?
You've given Hextech to the people?
As we always promised we would.
Hextech isn't a
And
miracle.
he's got it in his
It's cursed.
wrist, too.
We have to end it, Victor.
You seem different.
Yeah, what have you been through?
You too have touched the arcane.
We're gonna
If you'll excuse me.
have to get answers to what happened
I must
next
return
time,
to-
please.
I can't let you leave. I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry too.
Oh my god. I was like, as walking towards the camera, his head's gonna explode or something. Alright! Cool! Can't wait to see where that goes. I have a friend, Duncan, who said that the next episode is, like, insanely good. So I can't wait to be watching it tomorrow. Alright, these reactions are always so jam-packed with things for me to talk about, or these episodes. Reactions as in the video. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. This is the show that makes me be like, I have to just like take it in order of what happened in the episode. So let's take a look at things. We like started off with this montage of Vi. This scene had to have been inspired by The Legend of Korra, because it's so similar to that. Also, I want to say, if there's one show that I wish that I could erase from my memory just so I could react to it on this channel, it's Avatar, The Last Airbender, and The Legend of Korra. Just like, I wish I could. But this show is a worthy replacement, because, I mean, this is just, it's really similar. Both, this is Vi at her lowest point. Maybe it's not lower than her in prison, but, like, it's her, this is like a self-harm thing that she's doing. Which, interestingly, I remember when The Legend of Korra came to Netflix and they put, like, self-harm warnings on a couple of the episodes, and one of them was the one in which Korra goes into the underground bending fight rings just to feel something, anything. And also, similar, she was seeing, like, visions of Vander, who wasn't actually there, and Korra was seeing visions of herself. So, I don't know, it's just very similar. Even, like, the shot, even, like, the shots of, like, hold on. Like, this shot with, like, her looking in the broken mirror, I'm like, that's in The Legend of Korra, too. So, I don't know, it's just a big connection. Yeah, I mean, she hit rock bottom, so there was only one place for her to go. She had a good style. At this time. I like the new character design a lot, even if it's more just like her being depressed. I still like it. It's like less of the punk style that she usually has. Well, actually, it's going, like, way more punk than she usually has. And way more, like, grungy, you know? So, there was the Mel plotline this episode that was absolutely wild. I immediately was all like, that's her brother. I honestly didn't think for a second that it wasn't until, like, he disappeared for the first time, you know? And then you're like, oh, this is not real. Which is sad, because I thought for a second that her brother existed. It's just a way of the Black Rose trying to find the child that has something, and I guess they found her, because this plot ultimately resolved this episode with Mel having some sort of light-related power. She's got the silver eyes. I'm making more reference to other shows. I hope you've seen every show that I've seen. I hope you've seen Korra and Ruby, because that's what I'm referencing. This is it's a interesting direction to go with Mel. It's like, it is something that, like, they didn't really, like, hint at it at all in the first season. I don't think they had, like, a concrete idea of what they were going to do with Mel as a character in this season in the first season. At least that's what it feels like to me. It feels like this is a new development. It's interesting. I can't really comment much about it because I have no idea where it's going, but just like her doing this, Victor getting, like, god powers. What? Everyone is, like, getting these crazy powers. This season feels like a big step from season 1. And I don't think in a bad way. I just wonder, like, how far is this show gonna go? Like, what directions is this gonna go? Because if you asked me to predict what was gonna happen in this season, it was never going to be this. I thought Mel was fucking dead at the end of last season, and now she's using light powers. I'm so curious what the Black Rose wants this power for. What is the motivations? And who is the Black Rose? Is it one person? They talked about, like, old world magic. It's just so weird also because we only ever got to see Piltover in the last season. This is a wild thing. We finally got a name for this guy. Dr. Revik, a disgraced alchemic scientist who was disgraced because he was trying to bring his daughter, I think, not wife, back. I don't know if she's dead now, but she is dying and in suspended animation. Very Darth Plagueis the Wise. I hope you've seen everything that I've ever seen. It's just another, like, if it is his daughter, then that would be very, like, appropriate with the themes of this show. Everything, like the fact that, like Silco's line of there's nothing as undoing as a daughter is so relevant, and it just that line echoes with every, like, daughter character in this show. Echoes. That's a character. Anyway. Yeah, we still don't know where Echo and Heimerdinger are. We got to see Jayce. We'll get to that. Revik. He's trying to play with life. He's trying to play God. I don't know. I'm like, I get that you probably loved her more than anything else in the entire world, but you can't do this. You can't do this, man. It's time to stop. Caitlyn is over here, like, it's like ready to kill him, but she's not gonna. You should. For one, put him out of his misery because he's been having a bad time. For two, he's the only one that has this knowledge of even, like, approaching, like, the ability to reverse death. And then I realized that's why Caitlyn is not gonna kill him, because possibly he could bring her mother back. Is that it? God damn it, Caitlyn is becoming Anakin. The way that he has like already corrupted life, there's no way he does anything that's gonna, like, result in, like, like, even if he is able to bring someone back from the dead, they're gonna be like a perversion of their former self. No way it's any different. Next, let's talk about this scene. Some backstory on Vander, Silco, and Vi and Powder's mother. Who, when I saw her, I was like, her hair is similar to that we saw. But I didn't realize that Vander and Silco had, like, were connected to her. And that brings a whole new, like, level of depth. And my major question is, do you guys think Silco knew that Powder was... Probably, right? Like, I mean, if Vander knew, why wouldn't Silco know about Powder? What is interesting is that then that means that this took place, like, a long time ago. Like, that they had this plan for a long time. Then there was a battle on the bridge, and she was an unexpected casualty, and Vander decided it wasn't worth it. Unfortunately, like, tried to kill Silco, so we saw in that note that they wanted to, that Silco wanted to try and make amends. Or Vander wanted to try and make amends with Silco. And I honestly can't blame Silco for, like, not wanting to after that point. But we now have answers as to why their fighting got so bad. Because, I don't know, Vander obviously loves her. Look at this. It all culminated in the scene that made me fucking cry like a little baby. Because, my God, this is, like, what I've wanted. Like, this feels like the start on a path of healing for Jinx, for Vi, for Vander, for, like, everyone to go on. Like, because at a certain point, you just... With family, sometimes you just kind of realize that, like, even if you have your differences, you just gotta heal. I've been thinking that, like, this family needs to heal. And I'm glad that it's, like, starting. Like, my God. So beautiful. I hope Vander doesn't die again. I don't know. I hope we get to see a lot more of Jinx and Vi interacting, because, like, I want so much of that. The sad part is that now Caitlyn, we're gonna make up with Jinx, and then Caitlyn is gonna be all like, oh, so now you betrayed me again, and it's just gonna be like, oh, I can already see it. I'm getting angry at Caitlyn. Like, before she even does anything. And then finally, we have Jayce back! Yay! He looks like he's time traveled. No, I'm not locking that in as my answer as to, like, why he has a beard and why he looks disheveled. But he went somewhere that wasn't here. The reason I immediately jumped to time travel is I'm like, it's like he's seen something that the Hex core results in, like, this is going to destroy the entire world. So, I mean, he just, like, didn't hesitate and just absolutely destroyed Sallow. So, rest in peace, I guess. So, I'm so curious what happened to him. And where is Heimerdinger? And where is Echo? A lot of people really like Echo after this season, so I'm really curious. But, like, this Jayce design is crazy. His hammer, nothing like this fucking happens in the League of Legends games, right? Like, they took characters that people know from League of Legends, but, like, this is so far outside of the story, I assume. I'm really excited to see where this plot goes, because I feel like it's kind of my favorite so far of this season, or just, like, my most anticipated. I'm, like, really curious to see what they're doing with it, and, like, it's so wild. It's so out there. For at least for this show, it's, like, approaching levels of, like, epic that I didn't know this show was gonna approach, but we'll see. We'll see what happens with Jayce. We got to see where a lot of our characters have been, and the answer is not anywhere better. I hope that we get answers to this whole thing next time, to this whole Jayce plotline, this whole Hex core plotline. And I hope that you all enjoyed my reaction. If you did, you can let me know by leaving a like, and you can subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss the next episode. I'm literally trying to put it out tomorrow, so you don't want to miss it. And feel free to leave a comment. I love discussing this show with you guys. And with all that being said, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have a good day. Good days, plural. Anyway, happy holidays, everyone. Take it easy.